Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to be talking about 8 books that you must read. These books are all critically acclaimed and have been loved by readers of all ages. So without further ado, let's get started. The Ministry for the Future by Kim Stanley Robinson is a sweeping novel that tells the story of a group of people who come together to try to save the planet from climate change. The book is long, but it's also incredibly rewarding. The Ministry for the Future is a sweeping novel that tells the story of a group of people who come together to try to save the planet from climate change. The book is set in the near future, and it follows the efforts of the Ministry, a newly formed international organization, as they work to develop and implement a variety of strategies to mitigate climate change. The book is long and complex, but it is also incredibly rewarding. Robinson does an amazing job of weaving together multiple storylines and characters, and he paints a vivid picture of a world in crisis. The Ministry for the Future is a must-read for anyone who is concerned about the future of our planet. Here are some of the key takeaways from the book. Climate change is a real and urgent threat, and we need to take action now to avert disaster. There is no single solution to climate change, and we need to adopt a variety of approaches. We need to work together to solve this problem, and we need to start now. The Ministry for the Future is a hopeful book, and it provides a roadmap for how we can save our planet. If we act now, we can still avert disaster. Robinson does an amazing job of weaving together multiple storylines and characters, and he paints a vivid picture of a world in crisis. The Ministry for the Future by Kim Stanley Robinson. Project Hail Mary by Andy Weir. Project Hail Mary by Andy Weir is a sci-fi thriller about an astronaut who wakes up on a spaceship with no memory of how he got there. He must work with the other crew members to figure out what's going on and how to save the ship. The book is full of suspense and excitement, and it's sure to keep you on the edge of your seat. Ryland Grace wakes up on a spaceship, the Hermes, with no memory of who he is or how he got there. He soon discovers that he is the only survivor of a mission to a distant star system. His crewmates are dead, and the ship is damaged. Grace must use his ingenuity and skills to repair the ship and figure out how to get back to Earth. Along the way, Grace learns that the mission was to deliver a solution to a problem that is threatening to destroy Earth. The solution is a new type of algae that can convert carbon dioxide into oxygen. Grace must race against time to get the algae back to Earth and save the planet. Here are some of the key takeaways from the book. Even when things seem hopeless, there is always hope. We are all capable of great things when we work together. The human spirit is incredibly resilient. Project Hail Mary is a hopeful book that reminds us that we are all in this together. If we work together, we can overcome any challenge. The Four Winds by Kristen Hanna. The Four Winds by Kristen Hanna is a historical novel set during the Dust Bowl. It tells the story of a young woman who must leave her home and family in search of a better life. The book is beautifully written and heartbreakingly moving. The Four Winds by Kristen Hanna is a historical novel published in 2021 that tells the story of Elsa Walcott, a woman who struggles to raise her 2 children on a farm in Texas during the Dust Bowl and the Great Depression. The novel explores the themes of hardship, discrimination, economic inequality, and the American dream through the perspectives of Elsa and her teenage daughter, Loretta, who eventually migrate to California in search of a better life. The novel is a testament to hope, resilience, and the strength of the human spirit to survive adversity. The Four Winds by Kristen Hanna is a historical novel published in 2021 that tells the story of Elsa Walcott, a woman who struggles to raise her 2 children on a farm in Texas during the Dust Bowl and the Great Depression. Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid. Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid is a beach read with a twist. It tells the story of a group of friends who reunite for a weekend in Malibu, only to have their plans derailed by a series of unexpected events. The book is full of sun, sand, and scandal, and it's the perfect escape for a summer day. The Riva family is known for their annual end-of-summer party. This year, it's even more anticipated than usual, as Nina Riva is finally making her acting debut. But the party doesn't go as planned. A storm rolls in, and the guests start to behave badly. Soon, the party is out of control, and the Riva family is forced to confront their secrets and lies. Here are some of the key takeaways from the book. Family is complicated. Love is messy. Life is short. Malibu Rising is a reminder that even when things are tough, there is always hope. If we are willing to open our hearts and minds, we can find love, happiness, and redemption. Verity by Colleen Hoover. Verity by Colleen Hoover is a psychological thriller that will keep you guessing until the very end. It tells the story of a young woman who is hired to ghostwrite the memoirs of a famous author, only to discover that the author has a dark secret. The book is full of twists and turns, and it will leave you breathless. Loan Ashley is a struggling writer who is hired to ghostwrite the memoirs of Verity Crawford, a famous thriller writer who has recently suffered a near-fatal car accident. Verity is a brilliant but troubled woman, and her memoirs are full of dark secrets. As Loan reads Verity's words, she begins to question everything she thought she knew about the woman. Loan soon discovers that Verity is a master manipulator, and she begins to fear for her own safety. As she gets closer to the truth about Verity, Loan finds herself in a race against time to save herself and her family. Here are some of the key takeaways from the book. The truth is often stranger than fiction. Mothers are not always what they seem. We should never judge a book by its cover. Verity is a reminder that even the people we love and trust the most can be capable of great evil. If we are not careful, we can easily become victims of their manipulation. The Lincoln Highway by Amor Towles. The Lincoln Highway by Amor Towles is a coming-of-age story about four boys who set out on a cross-country road trip to find a buried treasure. The book is full of adventure, humor, and heart. The Lincoln Highway by Amor Towles is a captivating novel that takes readers on a journey through 1950s America, following the adventures of two teenage boys who escaped from a juvenile detention center in Pennsylvania. As they make their way across the country along the iconic Lincoln Highway, they encounter a cast of memorable characters and experience life-changing events that test their friendship and shape their futures. With richly drawn landscapes and a compelling narrative, Towles explores themes of freedom, self-discovery, and the power of human connection, making The Lincoln Highway a poignant and engaging read. The Thursday Murder Club by Richard Osman. The Thursday Murder Club by Richard Osman is a mystery novel about a group of elderly people who meet once a week to solve crimes. The book is funny, heartwarming, and suspenseful. The Thursday Murder Club is a group of four elderly residents of Cooper's Chase Retirement Village. Elizabeth is a former MI5 agent, Joyce is a former nurse, Ron is a former trade union leader, and Ibrahim is a former professor of mathematics. The four friends meet every Thursday to discuss unsolved murders. When a local developer is murdered, the Thursday Murder Club decides to investigate. They soon realize that the murder is more complicated than it seems. There are multiple suspects, and the motive for the murder is unclear. The Thursday Murder Club must use their skills and experience to solve the case. They must also deal with their own personal challenges, including aging, grief, and dementia. Here are some of the key takeaways from the book. Never give up on your dreams. Age is just a number. Friendship is a powerful force. The Thursday Murder Club is a reminder that even when things seem hopeless, there is always hope. If we are willing to work together, we can overcome any challenge. The Midnight Library by Matt Haig. The Midnight Library by Matt Haig is a story about a woman who finds herself in a library between life and death, where she can choose to live out different versions of her life. The book is thought-provoking and inspiring. Nora Seed is a 35-year-old woman who is feeling lost and unfulfilled with her life. She has a dead-end job, a strained relationship with her family and friends, and she is struggling to find her purpose. One night, Nora decides to end her life. But instead of dying, she finds herself in the Midnight Library, a place where she can try out all the lives she could have lived if she had made different choices. In the Midnight Library, Nora meets Mrs. Elm, the librarian, who helps her explore all the different possibilities. Nora tries out different careers, relationships, and experiences. She learns that even though there is no such thing as a perfect life, there is always something to be grateful for. Here are some of the key takeaways from the book. There is no such thing as a perfect life. There is always something to be grateful for. It is never too late to change your life. The Midnight Library is a reminder that we all have the power to choose our own happiness. If we are willing to take risks and make changes, we can create a life that we love. I hope you enjoyed this video and found some new books to add to your reading list. If you have any other book recommendations, let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching.